face in the pillow. I don't want no lighter since I'm on the end of the plug. Used to throw that pair right through the window. I just hit the turn, so right now I'm mellow. 100K spent on 10 outfits. I'm a moving silence, having cups. Niggas ain't got no time, they be pounds. I'm a little that AR and down shit. Got plays out to open my flow, gon' choke 'em. I'm running shit mouth when I'm looking at broken. Niggas say that they shot with me, I do not know 'em. No calling that bullshit, the crowd not going. Bitch, fuck on them niggas, couldn't tell not us. Had to turn it on down, I keep giving the lust. Had to test on my friends, I can't get mine to trust. Had some partners with you, so I had to adjust. My eyes tried to done on my mansion, and plus niggas acting too girly, you know that they such. Nigga winning the West, niggas spotted in the West. Yeah, that AP the West, yeah, that Rari the West. They be playing both sides like they trying, cause Hunter know the China man. He bring me loads of both, but niggas acting like hoes, man, they made me one. Yeah, I'm having inside, and you ain't got a one. Got me feeling like Shay, cause I ride with the thunder. I swooping like Predator and put niggas under. When you ride with that pad, boy, you can't have no blunders. I never did breakfast club, but did no jump. I never did Vlad, I never did Joe, but just keep me a Glock 43 and I blow some. Bitch, I'm indie, so no, I don't owe nothing. Don't need your advice, cause you do not know nothing. I got a freak at the crib, and she toe touching, man, from streaming, and plus I got dough money. All white G-Wagon, same color as snow money. Go shopping, then go eat lunch at the road time. Arm in a turkey bag, shook on my elbow. I used to re-open the dispensary on Mill Road. I ship out the box and exotic and in close. I'm ballin' and rapping, I'm feeling like Jello. I'm smashing that bill with a face in the pillow. I don't want no lighter since I'm on the end of the plug. Used to throw that pair right through my window. I just hit the turn, so right now I'm mellow. 100K spent on 10 outfits. I'm a moving silence, ain't on clutch. Niggas ain't got no time, they be pounds. I'm a load of that AR and hell shit. Got plays down to open my flow, gon' choke 'em. I'm running to mouth when I'm looking at broken. Niggas say that they shot with me, I do not know 'em. No calling that bullshit, the crowd not going. Say, let me tell my truth. Niggas say that bitch show me proof. I was in the trap, I neglected my kid. I put bait to a bitch, nigga live. Bitch make a rule for an out of town gig. Nigga get you that bad, nigga better plus bitch. Smart street nigga, I be reading these books. Read bitch off cause her hair couldn't cook. Bitch, try to get me seen juice stuff out just for a verse in the hook. Keep the poppin' bitch, it was just for the look. But the look like shit, so I can such and such. I ain't never seen that carpet. Smart time, they can't out there. He can plug, they can't talk much. Be quiet, yeah. I was at the crib, I was second on zip. Like, on up, run, take an out of town trip. Oh, you ever seen her bag get flipped? Running up dudes, I'm throwing my hip. Yes, sir, right, yes, sir. Fight to it, yes, sir. Shut the back, yes, sir. Drop down, yes, sir. Room up, yes, sir. Fake shit, no, sir. Real shit, no, sir. Yeah, bitch came in, got plenty of money. In a high ride, serving no P money. Finna hit the mall with a brown skin joint. Real boss nigga, baby, get what you want. Push that fame. All I'm green, the crucified jack, white nigga, you tweet. I saw the grown down, now proceeded. Been in that so bad, you know the procedure. Downstream boys of the patch, Annie. 500 bags of the candy, Reek. All these damn drugs got the trust by beat. 75K for an AI tote. I'm like they do a 10 that stroke. Purple heart strain, got a nigga that choke. I was locked up in the couch of coke. Grow house shawty, I'm serving it folded. Can't let front nigga coming out work. I'm with fun like Kentucky dirt. RT check, I just split it on bleak. Petty that nigga trying to rob me slick. Nicky, both sides be sending me hit. 300 black out with the customized grill. Too many chain, make the room turn bricks. No dripping niggas can't style like this. One way say, let me tell my truth. Niggas say that bitch show me proof. I was in the trap, I neglected my kid. I put bait to a bitch, nigga live. Bitch make a rule for an out of town gig. Nigga get to that bad, nigga better plus bitch. Smart street nigga, I be reading these books. Read bitch off cause her hair couldn't cook. Bitch try to get me 10 juice stuff out just for a verse in the hook. Keep the poppin' bitch, it was just for the look. But the look like shit, so such and such. I ain't never seen that carpet. Smart time, they can't argue. Real plug, they can't talk too much. You quiet, yeah. I was at the crib, I was second on zip. On up, run, take an out of town trip. Have you ever seen her bag get flipped? Running up dudes, I'm throwing my hip. Yes, sir, right, yes, sir. Fight to it, yes, sir. Shut the back, yes, sir. Drip down, yes, sir. Room up, yes, sir. Fake shit, no, sir. Real shit, no, sir.
What a day. Hit that like button,
No,
fool.
it would be.
Let me get back home.
I swipe across the fleet.
2-minute drive. Oh, more like 4.
Atlantic Creek.
Is that a pink? Is that a Is that a pink Mary Kay car? CC. I can't really see shit right now. But shout out to those here who are here.
In very large amounts. In the house. It's a MacBook on the
Couch.
I order up a place. Come 5 days. I'm trying to get paid.
I'm on a scam wave.
I'm playing around with trades. I'm scheming to the grave.
To the grave.
I'm spinning on set. I'm striking all the banks. I'm riding around the SBR. He played you off the plane. I'm hopping out that TRS. She love it when you crank. The limit keep increasing. The funds keep depleting. I'm clearing out the banks. I don't fuck with innocent people. I'm playing around with credit. Know they use a debt. I'm pinning them over the head. Careful how I tread. I use a ghost account just to breathe.
Fill the plastic.
Then I double up all the rest.
I'ma snatch it.
I seen that bitch you give me.
Go get what you want on. Scamming all the scammers. They're back in Atlanta. They probably got me on camera. With that hammer.
I keep that shit a bean. I made it infinite.
Let's keep that shit a bean.
I made it more from square to stream. I swipe across the fleet. Atlantic Creek. Mama bring a text, well I bring them off the beat. I came up on the knee. I had a scan to eat. I swipe across the fleet. I slammed up the peak. I done the whole CC.
I wiped that whole clean, bro. I'm clearing out the banks. I don't fuck with innocent people. Truest shit ever wrote.
Now give me a place. I pull my levy out, I'm finna work, give me some space. Who got an LLC, I'm trying to use it, send it over. Don't talk too much right now.
Baby girl, just bend it over.
Commercial swear for me, come back for me.
You complain about your bill shit, I know how it be. You complain about your hair and nails, go start you a CP.
Every hour I check this account,
I got OCD.
I only took a little bit off that week. This is fresh CC, you can't rush the process.
Can't rush the process.
That's the key. Better go and find a glitch or something. You wanna live like me? I'm tearing on the store. I'm swimming in all these phones. I'm logging in the site.
I did it on Google Chrome.
If you need a couple jewels, I tell you what you need to know.
I tell you.
You cannot get this song for free. This shit here gotta be sold. You can't be no scary nigga around me.
Got that ATM.
Limited CC, I'ma go apply.
The chances on me slim.
Maybe you're a dollar, what you want. I flipped all of the vans. Come and get you some of that knowledge. Tell me what you
Trying to spend.
I'm having all the bliss, I'm having all the bitches. I built this bitch brick by brick, my nigga, I had a vision. Got cars on top of cars,
I built this shit brick by brick, I had a vision.
I'm staying late at night, my nigga, I paid the price. My nigga, I risked my life.
It feel like an adrenaline rush every time I swipe. It feel like an adrenaline rush every time it clear.
I'm finna go and double squat, somebody hold my beer. I'm trying out of credit, only fuck, ain't no love. 2 plastic came in for 10 piece,
that was a dub.
I gave a CPCC to a waitress in the club. I told her to keep it right, just a tube.
That was love.
I'm having all the songs.
Boy, that chance is slim. Go start that ATM. I guess I'm back. I need a new phone case. This phone case does not, well, I'm getting ready to get a new phone anyway. This phone case does not let my phone breathe. Hit the live button. I should be back. Let me grab some food for the kitties. I'm the final boss. got y'all. There goes some water. Dry food. I ain't seen him even doing that. Come on, Milo. You hungry, Milo? You ain't got to deal with ice. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Tell Ice take your crybaby ass on. Your crybaby ass on, Ice. Magnetic strips of card readers. I don't even need it. Alright. I got my kids fed. Alright. Hit the live button. Say what's up to your boy. I am now officially paying attention. That's in the drink. And then this phone case, it heats my phone up immediately. It's not like hot outside. But like if the sun catches my phone, it's like one of them egg frying competitions. Shout out to Ice Baby and Milo. Whiskey, is that you under there? I see. Kendra, Scott Johnson, Clee, Chadrick, Conscious, what up? Morgan, your favorite hustler, favorite podcaster, Choose Compassion, Critical Smoker, Status Quo, Tommy, what's up? KS Dub, MC Heavyweighter, what the fuck going on? Rodney, what up? Tracy, what up? What the? Rule number 5. Ramona, what up? Milo, it's just Ari. What are you doing? She ain't gonna do nothing to you, bro. It's just her. I don't know if it's because that thing she got on her head or what, but he was like, I don't know that bitch. What was all that? You should have seen this elaborate jump he just did. Come here, Milo. She gone. Chadrick. Everybody. Happy Thursday. And all that good shit. Shout out to YouTube being in the building. I know you niggas is here. We gonna have a little talk. Because I'm a man of truth. So I think we need to talk a little truth on this early afternoon. Just a wee bit. Because we're going to have to get an understanding. First of all, hit the like button and get the fuck out. If you can't hit the like button, then just leave. If we can't get the likes anywhere near the 48 people that's in here, can we get the chat down to like 20 something? If we at 54, if we don't want to get the likes closer to 50, then how about we get the chat down to 23? So like the 30 plus of you niggas that don't want to hit the like button, just leave. Just get out. This ain't for you. This ain't for you. Shout out to Jed and all his bitch ass niggas that are in the building. Y'all niggas don't know this how I do this shit for real. Deanna, good afternoon. Milo, what you looking for? Oh, you see, what are you looking for? Ice got the food. It's right there. So, I was doing some research because I have to do more research on the back end of the channel now because I have to really pay attention to shit. And today, what's today's date? Today is April the 23rd? Today's the 23rd, right? Or is today the 24th? No, today's 23rd. The Real Late Night Crew has amassed negative 48 subscribers in the year of 2026. And that is the lowest. I've never had anything close to that in a year, like for like months or whatever. Went and checked because I don't, like I said, like I have to look at the numbers now and shit because I have to log this shit for court and whatnot. But like ever since last week when they made a filing, they tightened the screws just allegedly. I don't know who's done what. It's always a possibility that just my content sucks and I'm not really good at my job. That's a straight up possibility. I'm just really bad at this shit. Other possibilities? I don't know, but what I'll say is this. We in the Ninth Circuit, and I don't care. The squeeze that's being put on the channel is, for whatever reason, the month before last, or last month we made 600. This month we made 500. Next month is on pace for 400. With nothing being done different. They have officially put a squeeze on the wrestling channel now as well, since it's under the same umbrella. The wrestling channel finally showed signs that something's happening to the wrestling channel as well. And I want you to listen to me very clearly, YouTube. I want you to hear me. And I want you to hear me good. Hey, none of that shit gonna work. I don't care. I don't care. You guys are fucking liars. You're liars. You're evil liars on top of that. That's why you can't even beat me. Because you gotta figure out, your tactics only work against stone cold liars. People who don't follow God. I'm God's son. So, all of this shit, I don't know what y'all be expecting from me, but like, it's been 2 years. Y'all have no leverage. What is your leverage exactly? What is your leverage exactly? All I know is I'm waiting for y'all to drop y'all response. That's all I know. Because all you doing is extreme levels of gamesmanship. This shit don't bother me, bro. Not like you want it to. Like, that's why I'm just like, I don't know what the next steps are. All I know is this. All I know is this. I want my scalps. You're gonna give me my scalps, and that's just all there is to it. Y'all can play all these games y'all want. You know, what am I supposed to do? What is this supposed to like make me quit? No, all it does is just make me want more money from you niggas. That's it. Nothing else matters. As far as y'all are concerned. We down to averaging around 40 to 50 live per live stream. Which whatever. In the grand scheme, but okay, I'll give you an example. Last year, we got around 1,670 subscribers. All of last year, right? All of 2025, 1,700, right? That was down 80%. That was down 80% from the previous year. But wait, you hear is that, so listen to the math. We're at minus 48 for this year. Year almost halfway over. Minus 48. Last year we were plus 1,670, which is an 80% drop from 24. But you got to remember something in 24. I was without a channel for 3 months. 25 was down 80% from the year I didn't even have a channel for 3 months. You understand that math? So like, so this level of, so I've been getting squeezed consistently for like 2 years to the point where like there's like nothing left to squeeze. Because if you see some of the numbers, the algorithm is set up like I get no like new people. So when people come in here with different names and shit, I know they be thinking I think they new people. I know you're not. I know you're not. So when you get blocked or you get hidden quietly and you go and create your other name and you wait a day or two, or you get this old account and then you pop in with this old, like, nigga, they're like, I know that you own bullshit. It's been the toughest on the trolls. The trolls have been getting blocked quietly. They get blocked instantly. They don't know I'm telling you what's triggering it. Any new names coming in here triggers it. You haven't been sitting in the bushes for 3 years and then just decided that you want to talk to me now while I'm doing nothing. That's not how none of this shit works. So like, it's just like, y'all, it's crazy to see from this side. I'm gonna try to finish up Tyler Perry this evening, but I just want YouTube to understand something, bro. Like, if y'all have anything to do with what's going on, that's just more money y'all niggas is gonna have to pay me. You niggas are liars. Your lawyers are liars. That's how you pay them niggas thousands of dollars and they can't even beat a pro se nigga. Why? Because they fucking suck. Your lawyers are trash. That's just honest. None of anything that I've been saying is on the record, but now it's all allowed to be on the record because your stupid ass lawyer went in there and lied on me, took something I said out of context. Oh, he's being mean to me. Literally in court lying. But am I surprised that a white woman went into a fucking federal courtroom and tried to frame me as the angry black man? No, not at all. You're not even the first person to try this shit on this platform. I'm the damsel in distress. Angry black man alert. Angry black man alert. I'm part of $1 billion law firm, and Your Honor, he said something that I feel is mean. It's not fair. Even though I violated all meet and confer laws, all regulations, I violated like every fucking law I possibly could. But I ran and was trying to cry on some shit. But hey, we'll see what they say, de novo. De novo. And the meter's still running. Y'all have yet to turn the meter off. I'm really waiting to see when y'all gonna do it. Yet to turn the meter off. So I would advise, let me just educate instead of advise. I rather educate on some things. I've been sitting here for, it'll be 2 years. Well, it's been 2 years since the shit started. But I will officially have been sent the legal notice to y'all 2 years ago. May 2nd will make 2 years when I sent legal notice to y'all telling y'all that y'all need to stop violating the law or I was going to sue you. You niggas thought it was a game. You niggas still think it's a game now. On the record, you got their lawyer sitting here on the record telling me that the only way she gonna talk to me is if I get a lawyer. Oh, that shit's illegal. You really can't do that. But why do you want me to get a lawyer? Why wouldn't you just want to beat me pro se? Why would I tell you why? Because they have no case against me at all. That's why I can sit here and freely talk about it. Because I don't have to lie. I ain't got to be all in my feelings. I ain't got a name call. I ain't got to do none of that childish ass shit. We can just talk facts. All this shit is already on record and been on record about how y'all lying and you told everybody. I mean, their lawyer, they're paying this lawyer thousands of dollars an hour, and this lawyer went to the court and said, "Oh, this shit is just a feud. They're just having an internet feud." That is she knows that's a lie. She had all the evidence when she said that. Said it anyway. Why? Because that's what liars do. Liars are going to lie. It's just what it is. If I had a lawyer, you niggas would bleed me to death. You niggas would bury my lawyer in paperwork until I couldn't afford it no more and have to quit. But now I have IFP status. And all of my funding was grassroots funding. Still. See, people don't realize how much of my life I've actually given up over the last 2 years and how I'm just kind of like in a level of a prison, if you will. Like, I'm like on house arrest. So if anybody know how house arrest really work, like niggas on house arrest get to leave the house, but for specific things, and they have to be back around specific times and get special permission for shit and whatnot. That's what it's like. Exactly, status. Status, squad in the building. That big ass green bar came past and I missed it. No disrespect. It's just The number one skill that I have honed in the last 2 years from all of this shit is patience. Because there's levels to being patient and or impatient, if you will. There's levels to it. There's being impatient in general, and then there's being impatient for something you know. You could be an impatient person overall, but you know, as a kid, you would be impatient waiting for Christmas. You impatient on Christmas Eve. That's because why? You know what's going to happen on those days. You know what's going to happen. I've used that same thing to now be patient. Since I know exactly what's going to happen, I'll just wait for it. Wyoming gal. There's a reason Jed's freaking out right now. That I won't speak on. And he probably don't even know, which is why I won't speak on it. If I knew he knew, I would say it. I just find it sad that I matter this much. Like, to have an entity this big set out to destroy me is wild to me. I be having so many video ideas and story ideas, and I just don't waste the time. That's why I haven't done any like big uploads or any type of shit like that in a while, because I can do the lives because I'm with y'all, right? So it's 70 in here now because I'm talking about the lawsuit, but we know, y'all know who the core is, and it's going to be anywhere from about 30 to 50 of us on a daily basis, and I say we get up to about 100 total with replay game. That's still talking to like 100 people every day. That's a lot of people to talk to. I know in the realm of YouTube, we measure everything in views, but in the realm of people, especially the type of content that we do, interactive, we talking back and forth. 100 people is a lot of people to talk to. You don't talk to 100 people every day. So that's cool. It gets draining when I'm gonna do like a big ass hour to hour and a half, 45-minute video or some shit, and to see how they just like go, no, we're not showing this shit to anybody. It's not about sending anybody our way. I don't need anybody. I don't need anybody sent our way. Because to be in tap with this shit, you got to have a level of dedication that the system does not allow for new people right now. That's why it's like really established people can easily keep up, because LNC comes across your mind on a regular basis. We got regular watchers. We got watchers that watch depending what I'm talking about. And then that's it. We supposed to have a whole nother prong, which is new watchers who either when they come in, they make a decision. We stay or go. We don't get that. And it's clear that the subscriber numbers are just like kind of a level of fake. I've been doing this shit for almost 10 years. Next year it'll be 10 years. And never have I seen a situation where you go up 4 or 5 subscribers, you go down 4 or 5 subscribers. You go up 4 or 5. Literally 4 or 5. So for me, it's been on a regular. It's like, so even though I say we at minus 48, the chart. Look at the graph. So that graph is the thumbnail. It doesn't go minus 48 like straight down. It goes up 5, down 7. Up 8, down 9. Up 5, down 7. You see what I'm saying? That's how it keeps doing it. You can see it in the thumbnail right now. I forgot I did make that as the thumbnail. Because I was like, this is crazy. It's not just that it's straight down. It's just literally 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. And the net of that has so far this year has been minus 48. So when niggas like fall out with their subscriber base and shit like that, it's just a straight drop. Couple hundred, 300, 400. Bro, I've lost subscribers over shit I said before in the past, like, and it was like 30, 40, 50, whatever the fuck. It's not no up 5, down 7, up 4, down 6. It's crazy. So like right now, I'm just chilling. And just take it. I just take it. There's not much I can do. Like I can't go to the card shows no more. Like always something happen. Like if I get something, it has to just be like temporary. Because if I be like, this is something I'll just regularly do to like just have some space for myself. I can't. So that shit acted crazy. So now I ain't fucking with that shit. The money, I really don't care. I mean, I could come on the air and beg for money if it was that deep. But when you see it makes me laugh. So I'm just like, let's talk hypothetical. The first part of this is not hypothetical. This is the truth. But let's talk hypothetical. This part. This is how the checks went over the last 9 months. We had a month where we made $1,900. It was almost 2,000. That was like, I believe that was the last month that incorporated some stories and Big Brother. Then it went to 1,700. Then it went to 1,300. I believe. Then it went to 1,100. Then it went to 900. Then it went to 700. Then it went down to 670. Then it went down to 5, almost 600. And next month is going to be 400. I'm not doing anything different. It's just, that's what it's doing. The revenue is doing a straight going down, and the subscribers are just up down, that real sharp jagged line, like every day. It's weird. Like even if I don't do a video for like 2 days, it'll still go, I lost about 4 today, I gained about 2 the next day. Then you look at the views, and the view shit is crazy. So you got the revenue going downward, you got the subscribers doing a short up and down with a net down. You get to the views, and the views is generally 2-pronged. It'll go up and it'll stop and flat like that. That is to let me know where the live stream ended, okay? So when we live streaming, and let's say it ends at like, let's say I sign off and it's at 700 views. It'll clip, and then it'll start going to the views from like the replay gang and when they recommend the video and all this shit, right? That bitch will go up like 50 to 80 and it'll clip again. And then it just flatlines completely out. Like no little bumps, no nothing. It just completely flatlines. So it's man, bro, we good. I'm really just explaining. I'm explaining. Because it's part of the reason why people kind of feel like, bro, I don't think people understand where it's like, going harder is not going to fix what's happening. There is no going 15, 16 streams a week. That's not how you break this. This is a real structural issue. Now, why it's happening? Who knows? Maybe I'm just not good at this YouTube shit. I've never shown any flashes of greatness on this motherfucker, so you know, I could just be being a crybaby. This is a real possibility. But if I'm not, which is also a possibility, if I'm not being a crybaby, if I'm not lying, if I'm not misrepresenting shit, then the question becomes, then what's happening? And why does all of this sudden downturn all stem or all start at around May of 2024 and never truly recover? If I'm not being a crybaby, just explain to me. Just explain to me. What happened in May of 24 to start everything just going downward? That's it. And I also want to explain something else about this case with another case. See, I'm not sure why YouTube would want to piss me off in this case. Not saying that I'm pissed off. Not saying that they're trying to piss me off. I'm just saying. I don't know why YouTube would want to piss me off in a situation where I'm involved in a whole ass fucking RICO in a whole nother state where a criminal enterprise was using their platform and their tools. And anything that they say, in this case in California, could possibly used against them in Oklahoma. I like, that's the part that I just don't understand about YouTube. Why wouldn't y'all just want me to shut up? You would think you niggas would just want me to just shut up. But y'all keep giving me more shit to talk about. So whatever happens in this California shit, I will definitely keep on my mind in this Oklahoma shit. Because whatever they put on federal record, I can use in this Oklahoma case. Anything they put on record. Anything that these niggas say in this motherfucking, what they've already said in district court, and what they say in the motherfucking the Ninth Circuit, that's on record, and I'm going to bring it up in my RICO. Because I have what incentive do I have not to tell in Oklahoma what YouTube has done in facilitating that RICO? What incentive do I have? Minus 48 subscribers? That's a lot of incentive, my nigga. Oh, and here's something that y'all really don't know. The log of back-end scoring. So I still don't take shortcuts. I still don't just go live and not curate the videos properly and do good practice, because they would say that's why they would use that against me. They would be like, well, part of the reason is he doesn't use good practices when uploading his videos and da 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 da. Yeah, they can't say that. And you know something else? Here's my favorite part, something I haven't told y'all. We pay for back-end services on the YouTube channel and have been the whole time. So the channel is optimized like one of these top tier channels. Oh man. I mean, but obviously I'm probably lying. There's always that. I played the long game. When I sat here in April and told you niggas, if y'all want to go there, that I'm all that dumb shit, I'm with it. I wasn't playing. I will stay right here until it's time to go. I'm not gonna die before this ends or anything, because I keep my nose clean. I stay out of trouble. That's not being arrogant. That's knowing what God has told me. I get to see this through, and I know how it ends. So yeah, shit sucks. It's hard to fucking come to work some days. I don't want to. I don't feel the value in it. The only thing that gets me off my ass to do it is literally y'all. That's why I get off my ass to do it. Because I don't have much incentive elsewhere. Channel's dead. Everything getting squeezed. But God said just hold on. God just said hold on. Jed ass is cooked. He's fucking cooked. All of them niggas is cooked. I got some $1 million information last night that I already done flipped into $1 billion. Somebody dropped something in my lap last night about some shit that happened up in Detroit. I've already turned that $1 million information to $1 billion. Do you hear me? Them niggas is cooked. They don't like them. They're fucking retarded. Hey Jed, do me a favor real quick. When you go back on the air, I know you asked for 56,000. Why don't you just ask for a cool 60 and then send me 4,000? Also, Jed, I got another question. Since you like a man of the cloth and all this shit, when you steal that money, do you pay tithes on it? Or how does that work? Do you not pay tithes on like stolen illegal money? Nigga, Keith Price fat ass sitting around telling Tiffany Henry to give him an exclusive. Nigga, shut your loser ass up. Y'all niggas is losers. Random news. What the fuck going on, cousin? You looking at the face of a whole goofy. This nigga wanted in federal court. This nigga still that's my favorite part of watching Jed is he know the court waiting on him. And the more that he like, because all the court's doing right now is checking on everything, because they're getting ready to send the marshals to go get these niggas. And no, the marshals aren't going to come and arrest them because this isn't a criminal hearing. The marshals will serve them though. So when Jed be like, because Jed should have never put on record, because I already gave it to the court where Jed put on record that you better pay a process server and fine me, ho. I don't stay there. You got to make sure you fine me. Well, when you say shit like that, then you just tell the court, and then you don't have to fine them. They'll fine them for you. And this is the stupid ass nigga that's like running for Congress, running for all this shit. Nigga, all he do is run his fucking mouth. His career's over. Everybody that fuck with him, they're losing their channels. I hope y'all got real lives outside this shit and don't fall into no social media depression. But y'all motherfucking channels is gone. And here's what I can promise you. No, I'm not even gonna promise that. I'll just let that happen. Yeah, this nigga, bro, Jed to be filing cases. He's a retard. He's but he's really cutthroat. He retarded, but he cutthroat though. And that cutthroat shit is like how he be extorting people and shit. Can't extort me, nigga. I don't negotiate with terrorists. Calling Jed a terrorist is overboard. That nigga's a literal domestic terrorist. And if he got a problem with that shit, he can sue me with his dumb ass. Hey Sheriff, I see what you doing too. I see how you playing real quiet. You can't, there's no, just so everybody understand, there ain't no playing quiet with me. I watch everything. You getting ready to settle with Star Report? Your channel's still gonna be fucked up. Why would you settle with him when you should drag his ass to the end? When you should drag his ass to the end and use that leverage of dragging his ass to the end against YouTube to get your fucking channel fixed. But I saw the shit, nigga, and you getting ready to settle before y'all promised to have that paper signed by the 27th. Nigga, you get what? Steve Vondran told you to do it? Man, I wasn't gonna say nothing about Steve Vondran, but now that, you know, everybody separated the shit, I can say what I want to say. Nigga, Steve, your lawyer, nigga, that nigga, I reached out to him with my shit back in April of 2024. And I went pro se. What your lawyer tell you? Oh man, if we don't settle right here, it's gonna cost a whole lot of money, and he ain't got no money in. Whatever settlement you sign with Troy Terrain will not include getting your channel fixed, because there's no way he can even offer that. And you can't use this case as leverage because you're gonna settle. So if you try to leverage YouTube with, hey, I made Troy Terrain settle, they're gonna laugh in your face. So I just, you know, I notice things, I see things, I see how niggas have gone zero dark 30. Zero dark 30, people ain't answering the phone, shit. Hey, it's all good, bro. Everybody got to do what's best for them. That's cool. I expect nothing less. I expect nothing less. But I also know shit that was said. And then when niggas say certain shit and then go the other way, I don't have to look at nobody like a liar, because things change. But it's about why things change. Like I have no gripes, no beef with Point and Shoot at all. I just feel like his lawyer done got him to take this off ramp, and I'm like, for what? Nigga, Troy has gotten in trouble in court multiple times already. Like they in there kicking his ass. He just be in there filing ridiculous motions. He's been admonished by the judge twice. As recently as March 27th, he got admonished by the judge, like, hey man, cut this bullshit you in here doing out. So if I'm choking a nigga out like that, I don't understand what really that nigga could offer me in the settlement. Especially seeing as though, like, I can't really settle with you, and this is just me talking if it was me. I can't really settle with you because settling with you does not fix my channel. Is it the countersuit? Is it because he done count? And that was genius by Troy to countersue this nigga and try to use that shit as leverage. Well, you let my case go out. You let your case go. I'll let my case go. Go read the case. This is what I do. I read. I'm a paperwork type of guy. I'm a nerd. And I kept an eye on that shit. And I've been keeping an eye on it. And I just been laughing. I've been laughing. I don't even understand what was the point of even doing it. So you can get a couple. Like, you're not going to make any money from this. Whatever money comes for this now, if you getting ready to settle this early like this and Troy actually going to sign to it, that means that y'all niggas is probably paying for y'all own lawyers. You done spent thousands of dollars, allegedly, because I don't know, to get Troy Terrain to sign a promissory note saying he'll leave you alone. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way I'd pay Vondran thousands of dollars. Because Vondran a YouTube nigga, so I know that nigga, he at least asking for... Matter of fact, I know exactly what he be asking for, and I'm not going to say it out loud. Because I don't want to be dirty macking, because he did tell me. But it's like, I'm not paying all that type of... I'm going to pay all that type of money to have a motherfucker, like, just agree to promise to leave me alone. Nah, we way past that. You could have did that shit step one. But I'm gonna show y'all niggas how to really get Troy Terrain. But this is the thing that people gotta understand. That's the difference between this isn't a pat myself on the head moment, pat myself on the back moment. This is just the truth. Everybody's not set up to take the losses like that. That doesn't make them like, because that's the trap. That's how they get you to, and I'm just saying in general, like in industries and shit like that, when they try to get you to sell out, that's the trap, is you not wanting to take these losses. That's how a company can come in and be like, look, we'll throw you $5,000. Get out of our face. Well, if you losing bad enough, you like, well, fuck it. Like when I was homeless in the car, like I could be sitting there like, yeah, I know these niggas owe me millions, but nigga, I'm homeless in the car, man. Maybe I should just take 5,000. Save my life. Regret it forever. So people hold that type of leverage. Me, God been holding me firm. God been holding my family firm. He promised he would, and he's kept his promise, without a doubt. Being built for the long haul is tough for a lot of people. Like, remember, I've had everything done to me to try to make me stop. All the way from platform harassment. I've been sexually harassed. I've had people come to my city. I've had people leak my home address, my phone number. People fucking with talking shit about my wife, trying to expose my wife, try to, People calling my son a retard, threatening my daughter. Channel been squeezed out. This is not pity party shit. This is all, it fuels me. When I know what you're trying to do, it's hard for me to just give you that. No matter what. You're trying to make me just quit. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to go all the way to the end. You're going to quit first. If YouTube has an opinion published by the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals about their fucking faulty ass defective system and how it's doing illegal shit and there's no human override, like that's do you understand the class action lawsuit that comes from that? Do you understand the millions of channels that would love to see that Ninth Circuit? See, right now, nobody can hear it. I've already given enough game that a lot of motherfucking YouTubers could do some shit if they really wanted to, but my voice is canned. I'm in a box right now. So I really just could tell y'all, which is still cool. It's still cool, like, to have 68 people in here, y'all all fighting through the algorithm. That's crazy. That's insanity to me. I just been focusing on my body, continuing to lose this weight, because I want to play basketball. They got until June 5th. That means what? They got 42 days. And yeah, I count it down every day. Because I'm not the one on the clock anymore, it's them. And they got a tough decision they got to make. Me, I don't have any tough decisions. I made my tough decision in April of 2024 when I told niggas if they wouldn't leave me alone, I was going all the way with this shit. I was getting laughed out of the courtroom. YouTube got 42 days to make a decision. Who's laughing? It sure as fuck ain't the court, and it sure as fuck ain't at me. They were gonna laugh me out of the courtroom. I was lost, bro. They taking everything from me. This shit crazy. Reality check TC Chicago, my brother in Christ. Ramona, I already know, man. God already told me. I just gotta eat it, you know what I mean? Like, eating it is, it's like eating your vegetables, you know, you need to eat them. Sometimes you don't want to. So I've basically been a vegetarian because there's been no meat on the bone. Keep my head in these books, keep my head on the Bible, keep my head researching. Don't fall out of no loops. You know, I'm trying to really decide how to approach Big Brother. I want to do Big Brother this summer, but I'm trying to figure out exactly how to approach it. But I think we'll have a lot more clarity by June 5th. I'm sure the season's probably not. The way shit look now, I don't expect Big Brother probably to start till August. Because they still doing casting shit. Which I think part of it is because I think, bro, what are you doing? I think part of the cast of shit is from possibly somebody they wanted. Because it's so late in the process, they're still doing shit. I think some of the people they wanted can't, or they decide to go away from. But I should have all of that squared, like understanding how we gonna do that shit by then. But you know, I wanted to start the road to Big Brother around now, but there's no need. No need to start any new shit. We just chilling right now. I'm gonna finish this Tyler Perry shit up. Finish this Tyler Perry shit up and move on to whatever else next. Donis, what's happening? Did I say what's up? I don't know. So this ain't no doom and gloom. It's just that I just want to put on record. I got to put certain shit on record. I want to put on record that ever since my opening brief has been filed, the screws on my channel feel to have gotten tighter and tighter. Before anybody hits me off air and asks me, no, like, there isn't no particular fundraising apparatus thing going on. We don't have no goal towards nothing outside of our daily $20 goal. If you want to support the channel, as always, support the channel. Draft Day was on, the Draft Day movie was on some channel last night, 24 hours. If you want to support the channel, bro. But like, as far as me sitting here, like, this is not no close the doors stream. First of all, break up them damn sixes. I want that more than I want anybody hitting the donation link. Sheena, squad, we in the building. The fuck going on? I would hit the button, but I am outdoors. Breaking the Medusas. Break up the fucking sixes. We need a team effort on this sixes situation. It's 67 on your end. We'll send it to 68 so it'll stop on my end. Unless I'm just being trolled. Damn, nigga. Motherfucking car sound faster than it look. Why did you just stop with your motherfucking blinkers on in the middle of the street? Taking a picture of these people's house? That nigga just took a picture of the motherfucker's house before he walked up to it. He dropped something at the door. I believe it's the only black family on the block, or a complete black family. That was weird. Give me some lunch. Really breakfast. Desiree. Hey, shout out to everybody who got me off them Sixers. Y'all know how I hate that. So I appreciate you. God is great, bro. Hey man, I want to smoke one more blunt. Can we do that? If you don't want to smoke one more blunt with me, get the fuck out, man. Shout out to everybody that's at work, that's listening to me. Fuck your job, nigga. Fuck. Hey, take the headphones out so I can get you fired. Hey, they ain't working. Hey, boss, they not working. That nigga pick ain't swinging, boss. Hopefully I done got somebody fired. Hey, boss, that nigga pick ain't swinging. Good. If you would have unplugged the shit like I told you to do, your ears would have been fine. So what happens when niggas is hard headed? You don't follow instructions and then you mad at me that it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. What? Goofy nigga. What kind of shit is this? What part of I was trying to get you fired did you not understand? You left the shit plugged in, goofy. You got your ass fired like I told you to do. Always coming up with your own idea. She's this and this play. She's this and that play. I got a better play. I am blessed over Satan's strategies. Yeah, I'm boss too. I'm definitely bossed up. But you know what I wanted to, you know what, Reality Check TV Chicago? I'm gonna tell you something, bro. And this is coming from my heart. I may not have everything I need, but I have everything I want. And that's from the heart. That's from my heart. See, y'all gotta understand. I may not have everything I need, but I got everything I want. Nigga, that's what Jed told me yesterday. Nigga, I was in care. If you missed yesterday's stream, make sure you watch it. You know I don't say that too often, but I'll definitely say it for this one. If you missed yesterday's stream, make sure you go back and watch it. Nigga Jed said he don't have everything he need, but he got everything he want. I've never heard anybody say this before. But now I can't say that. Now I can say I've heard somebody say it before. He said it multiple times too. It wasn't just like you know how somebody could say it and it just like it slipped. And then he was like, nah, most people say it flipped. But actually, I don't have everything I need. I got everything I want. Nigga, what? Yeah, I'm dyslexic too. Exactly. You want to know something about dyslexia? That shit was that was traumatic for me to learn about dyslexia. I still remember the after school special when I learned about dyslexia. I was like, what? And it was showing this kid trying to read, and then like the letters would just be jumbling on him and all this shit. I was like, what? I still to this day, I'm 43 years old. I remember this. I couldn't have been older than like 7 or 8. The dyslexia after school special fucked me up. They don't even have after school specials no more. But Jed don't have dyslexia. Jed's just stupid. There's a difference. He's a fucking idiot. People with dyslexia aren't naturally just stupid. It was called I'm Just Another Stupid Kid. That's crazy. I vividly remember that motherfucker, bro. And not like how FD Signifier vividly remembers Tyler Perry having a calendar full of gay castmates doing gay man poses. Not that type of vivid. Like I actually remember. Yeah, niggas did not take this shit seriously. I had heard it before at that age, but I didn't know what it was. And nigga, I saw that shit was traumatic for me. Like I can't say that about like a lot. Most of the after school specials was just like the most corniest shit ever. They have a nigga pull up with the most shadiest white van with tinted windows. Hey kid, you want to get in this van and have some candy? Sure. That was the thing of the 80s. Don't ever get in no van with nobody. Rhonda was happening. Don't ever get in a van. Homie the Clown might drop out. I remember, I used to have the cold Homie the Clown sock. You had to know how to make it properly. Tearing niggas up. April was happening. Y'all, this will be over soon. All we waiting for now is to see what YouTube is going to put in their response. I can't wait. Now, is there a chance that YouTube could not file a response? Oh yeah, there's an opportunity for that. What does that look like? They have to ask the court for more time. I don't know if the judge is going to do that. Now, they have some other options on the table, but I'm not going to discuss what they are. They know what they are, don't you? You know what your options are, don't you? I'm going back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. Let my people go. To put your company on the line for Jedediah Lewis Brown might be the craziest shit ever. This is why I'm telling people, corporations are not smart. They're more evil than smart. They will employ more evil tactics to get your money. Evil advertising, all these different types of marketing and all this shit. And then when you get behind the scene, you realize that they just be gambling like, well, if nobody ever takes us to court over this, we'll make a lot of shit. But what happens if they do? Shit, we might lose everything. And from greed. The amount of money YouTube could make without ever breaking any federal laws is just staggering. It just shows how corporate machines are of the devil. Because the corporate machine doesn't have the normal level of morality or soul to go, hey man, maybe we making too much money at the cost of like people and their lives and their families and shit. Corporations and machines don't have that thought process. They're programmed to go maximum extraction of finances. And what helps corporations is all of the people who are fucked by corporations defend these corporations. Insurance companies, another one. It's like, yeah, corporations like maximum extraction. For the love of money is satanic. So when you have a machine that is built just to extract money, that in itself is satanic. And it be at the cost of human life, human sacrifice. Really, and that doesn't always mean death. The way that people will defend corporations. Remember, everybody agreed. I'm gonna tell you from where I was sitting what happened. When all of this shit first started to happen, when I'm making streams, exposing Jed, exposing all of that shit, and it's just kind of a thing, it was one thing. Then when Jed started doing his illegal shit, people agreed, oh, that's too much, and this, that, and the third. But when I decided to drive out to California, I lost people then that still haven't come back. They're like, oh, that's too much. People was literally telling me I'm being petty for fighting. People who fuck with me. They thought I was going to go to court and get laughed at. Oh, this is a valiant effort, Shay, but come on, Shay. Corporations can do whatever the fuck they want. No, they can't. That's what they want y'all to think. Y'all do whatever the corporations tell y'all to do. That's why y'all love Drake for over a decade. And then as soon as the corporation told y'all not to like that nigga no more, y'all haven't liked him since. Everything he do is corny now. Oh, everything is trash now. Everybody will tell you to your face that, oh yeah, I'm anti-corporation. Nah, niggas is anti-corporation until. That's why niggas won't go eat nowhere else but McDonald's. McDonald's should have been out of business years ago. You know that shit ain't good no more. But corporations got jobs. That's why they use so many ads. And then I know y'all sit and be like, well, damn, why do corporations spend all this money on an ad that's going to annoy you? Because annoying you is the best way to beat it in your head forever. And we lazy, so we not, bro. We are so lazy as a people that we won't even search out new brands anymore. If you are an adult that grocery shopped in the 80s to now, you know that like the selection at the grocery store is way less than ever before. We got, bro, just go to the chip aisle. Pretty much everything in the chip aisle is owned by Frito-Lay. And this is like every gas station you go to. Like, that's why I love Hood Gas Station. Hood Gas Station is about the only place to still get independent stuff and snacks and more smaller brands and stuff. You go into any major gas station anywhere in the country, it is going to be dominated by Lay's and Doritos and all that shit that they own. Just Google the Frito-Lay tree and look at that shit. I watched the story last night. This restaurant. Where was this restaurant at? This restaurant owner stopped letting DoorDash, Uber Eats, and what's the other one? Grubhub. He stopped letting all of them. You know why? First of all, who has ever used DoorDash, any of them delivery service? DoorDash, Uber Eats, or Grubhub? If you used it before, one for yes, two for no. Let me just show you how dirty this shit is. I've used it one time in the last 5 years, and that's because that was when the Jetta was down. Okay? First of all, the prices on there, which I don't even know how that's legal. The prices on there are higher. So if a double cheeseburger is $2 on the app, it might be $3 or even more. Straight up. And they'll do it for dollar menu items too. And normally $1, they'll be like $1.29 or some shit. Okay? That's number one. Number two, they add these crazy amount of fees. So if your meal, if you try to find you something for like $10, it's gonna cost you about 20. It's gonna cost you about 15 to 16, and they're gonna expect you to tip the driver. So you're talking about like $20, right? So just those fees in that. So why did the owner cancel? This nigga said last year he paid $182,000 to them companies because them companies charged them niggas on the back end. They charging you a fee, raising the menu prices, and also charging the restaurant to have Uber Eats and shit, because they get to leverage the owners. Like you'll have much more business if your business. Even though Grubhub just had to pay a gang of money because they had businesses on their app that they weren't approved to have. And why? Because they made us lazy. They made us never want to leave the house. We work more than ever. So you either one of those was like, most people don't go out for family dinner once a week. Once a week, maybe once a month if your family's not that well to do. It's just not like that now. Netflix and chill with Grubhub. All they've ever tried to do is separate us from each other and have us trust nothing but their products. Remember, that was like the dating scene. That was the modern dating scene. That's what kind of ruined dating, if you want to ask me. It wasn't like dating has always had. You talk to a chick or a dude and maybe y'all link up and fuck. That's always existed. It's not supposed to happen, but it's existed, right? It was never marketed before. There was never a company that tried to like piggyback off of you just trying to link up with a chick and fuck. The closest we got was what? Making a Blockbuster night. But even with that, Blockbuster still required, they even made that part of the date night. You and your date go to Blockbuster, walk around, pick some shit, get y'all some snacks, get the popcorn bucket and some candy, the movie style candy for y'all date night at the house. They told y'all niggas don't even leave to go to Blockbuster. Sit your lady there. Netflix is gonna have every movie you ever want to watch. If it's a movie that you want to watch, it's not on Netflix, you don't need to watch it. We know what movie you want to see. And don't go out to dinner anymore. Don't go be social. Don't go be around people. Matter of fact, make sure you put all these cameras in your house. Make sure you have a doorbell camera because you need to know who's coming to your door and everything. Don't open the door without looking out the window. That's dangerous. Don't take no snacks or anything from your neighbors. They're trying to poison you. Don't let your kids play outside. They'll get snatched. That's how they got us hooked on all their products. They scared us into the house, scared us away from each other, and made us dependent on all of their shit. The only time you can get variety in a cell phone is if you get any of the cheap phones. And that's because the big three don't find it important enough to lock down that market. But Samsung, Apple, Google, then you look at food and it's like McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. And this be like everywhere. Walmart, like everything's down to just Walmart. Shit work. And why? And what does all of that have to do with me? Let me tie that all on top of it. All of that, and it ends up just being me that will fight against it, even when they personally do you wrong. That's not bragging. I want everybody to fight this fucking system legally, ethically. Know that God will have your back. But if you too married to stuff of the world, it's gonna be tough. I had to unmarry from a lot of shit of this world, bro. I miss traveling, man. I know my traveling seemed boring to a lot of people. My traveling was not like seeing weird shit, stopping at weird gas stations and talking to y'all for hours is not boring to me. It's some of the funnest shit ever. Staying in Airbnbs, and not like permanently. I wouldn't want to like permanently live in Airbnbs, but just traveling to different weird places, seeing how people live, how people set up and stuff. That type of shit cool to me. That shit seemed corny to a lot of people. I don't give a fuck. You do what you want to do. You work it out for you. But for me, this homebody shit ain't never been me. I've always been a 7 day a week, always on the go, always working, doing here, traveling, all this shit. And not in the level of luxury. None of this shit was like luxury. Just I always got somewhere to be, somewhere to go, something I'm doing, something I'm working on. Multiple avenues. Now, I gotta just sit here. Shit get boring, bro. My love for video games ain't what it used to be because the fucking video game market sucks. I had to boycott video games. I got back into collecting cards and had to instantly fucking boycott the whole 25-26 basketball season because of the fucked up shit that Fanatics did. And the thing with corporate greed is, and the way that I speak on it, politics can't fix this. This is not a political thing that politics can fix. Because a lot of y'all motherfuckers are gonna say that this is some people be like, oh, I know how some of you Republican niggas get real sensitive when you talking about y'all daddy of the corporation. But I see it in everything. I see it in Big Brother. And y'all here right now that be with me during Big Brother, you know I'm right, bro. These motherfuckers literally be fucking caping for the corporation. They do it in wrestling. They do it in sports. They do it in everything. Always caping for corporations because y'all all are fucking... That's why the Matrix fucking analogy that a lot of people use, the ones that use it correctly. The Matrix shows how All of the people that are quote unquote plugged, those are the ones that are susceptible to all this advertising and shit. Because I sit back and I listen to people complain and I'm like, all right, I got a plan. Stop spending your money. And then that's where the disconnect falls. Because everybody got the mentality of groupthink to go, oh nigga, if I stop paying, that's just one motherfucking person and it's still gonna do this and it's still gonna do that. Well, got you. But all I've turned into in my age of 43 is just some weed smoking hippie. These niggas try to warn us of all this shit in the 60s. Did we listen? Oh, look where it's gotten. Think about the level of what corporations was on in the 60s, like, compared to now. And they were very wide-eyed. If you were in the 60s and you hear me right now, I know I wasn't there and don't know. But don't I have a level of accuracy on y'all tried to warn us about the corporations? I could have swore that was the level of which I was famous for. That and getting weed for a dime and not knowing the price of condoms because y'all never used them. Here we are in the 2020s and we don't know shit now. Yeah, they were marketing cigarettes to kids, and that's what happened. Tammy was happening, Bird was happening, and that's what the 60s did, was put corporations on alert to start hiding the shit they doing. Don't you know that TKO is trying to monopolize boxing by having Congress push through some shit called the Muhammad Ali Act or some shit that is just the most. Muhammad Ali would never put his name on no bill. Yep. And a lot of these corporations learn from Big Tobacco. Big Tobacco was the last one that really took an L for the level of like danger they were bringing to the community, if you will. I mean, it's like, I remember driving through the neighborhood seeing Newport billboards and cool cigarette billboards. I vividly remember this in the ghetto. I never understood why, like, it was just, it'd be like in this housing edition, you just drove past somebody and there was like on the side of that, like just on the side, like one of these little side streets is just a billboard for fucking cigarettes. I saw this in the hoods of Indianapolis. So they learned to make sure they hide the level of knowledge of what they're doing. That's why the Facebook shit with them having this shit be addicting. It's the social digital age of the big tobacco shit, where it's like you niggas are creating a dangerous product that is addictive to people, and you're not telling people it's addictive, and you're addicting them on purpose for the purpose to make money. And that's what they do. That's why they want to curate your feed in a way that you never leave. That's why Facebook took away the feature for you to just go most recent, so you can just have all the people you follow and you just see them. Like I told y'all, sometimes I scroll through like if I have to get on Facebook for something, I'll scroll through it for a second just to see what it showed me. And like 80% of it be suggestions of what to follow. 80% of it be like, it'll be a post and I'll be like, what the fuck is this? It'll be like, you'll see right there, be like, click the follow or like this page or whatever the fuck. So yeah, they do this shit to try to get you addicted to the shit and profit off of it. But we don't fight shit no way. So that's why you see where people fight these cases and take, and I know a lot of people are like, well, why would people take these quiet settlements and shit like that? Because, man, they need help from the public and they not getting it. So why would they risk everything for nothing, taking such a massive risk of like end up getting nothing out of a deal for what? To prove what point? If that's what God wants, that's what God wants. But if that ain't what God wants, then why would somebody do that? Oh yeah, they have exactly. They would have black people doing white people shit in the middle of the ghetto, talking about Newports. Cool. You know, on BET would have the Colt 45 commercials. Remember the cool Snoop Dogg animated malt liquor commercials? What was those? St. Ides? And so we got rid of that shit for more dangerous subconscious shit. That's how crazy that is. At least with that shit, we can tell our kids, it come on TV, and we can go, that shit bad for you. Don't do that shit. Now they do it subconsciously to where y'all don't know as parents. It's crazy. Game fucked up, bro. I accept it. I accept 2026. I accept this shit. This platform has done a lot of fucked up shit to me. I never did anything to anybody. Like, as far as like, for what I be attacked for on this app. Because it always boils down to like, I can't express myself because I gotta be what's considered acceptable. Well, I'm like, bro, I've done that. I worked at the radio, bro. I know how to speak like that and how to be unopinionated. Or if you're gonna have an opinion, you have to have an opinion in a certain way that's accepted. Bro, that's why I went into business for myself, so I don't have to deal with that shit. And niggas hate, they don't understand independent businesses. They used to trying to put pressure on me like I'm a corporation. Oh, we'll cancel you. You can't cancel me, bitch. You'll never turn on the TV one day and I was fired for comments I made. The fuck wrong with you? Like Charlie Murphy said, nah, turn your ass around and fly. Because while I say that there's no white man you can tell on me, there ain't no black man you can tell on me either. The reason why I say the white man is because that's generally when people try to tell on me. I remember when niggas was writing to CBS to try to get me to not like report on Big Brother no more. I'm like, I don't even understand how the fuck that works. Tweeting at them and shit. You'll never get on the show. I don't like, that was the biggest blessing in disguise of my entire life. If ever there's anything in my life that I knew I wanted so bad and didn't get and later found out that was the ultimate blessing, it was going in that fucking house. That'd have been the worst thing of my life. I've sat and watched how they have tried to ruin everybody they don't like's life. They don't just like somebody they don't keep it pushing. They actively try to ruin motherfuckers' life. They want your life ruined. For example, so y'all saw that shit Jed and his people were doing to me. It would have been that times 20. Because let's say that I helped the ratings get up. The ratings were up. Well, the ratings would have been up solely from the way that CBS would have framed me as a villain. And if I'd have really leaned into that shit, I'd have came out of this motherfucker, bro. They'd have been harassing my wife. They'd have been trying to get me divorced. They'd have had the whole black coalition against me because I got a white wife. And they'd have talked shit about my quote unquote mulatto kids. Biggest blessing ever. I never want to go in that house. I want to play Big Brother in a level of Big Brother, but like it would have to be some game I create that is a strategy based game. But like that's the biggest blessing of my life, hands down. June 5th is an extremely important date. I would put it on my calendar. Or don't. I have no pressure. I filed my brief, and I didn't need an extra 30 days to do it either. The truth is easy to curate. And I got stacks and stacks and stacks. My opening brief is 41 pages, and that's not including the evidence that they have to index for me. I'm not playing. I'm not. The time for playing is over. There is no playing chicken. There is no we'll see if Shay blinks. There's nothing for me to blink at. I'm chilling. I filed my brief. They said y'all had to let me know by May 4th. Y'all immediately filed. Or May 6th. And then y'all immediately filed y'all extension. Cool. Bet. $42 days. You had 60. Now you only got 42. Time waits for no one, not even big corporations. We all on that same clock, pimp. GB, we good. Yeah, Minister Farrakhan definitely would have been after me. I'm too black for a lot of white people. I say the N-word, all this shit, but I'm not black enough for some niggas, me and my white bitch. It's an odd place to be sometimes. And not odd in the sense of anything other than I just look at y'all odd. I look at everybody like that little girl in the car seat. That mean, that's how I look at everybody. So I don't care. I don't try to fit into none of these groups. I'm just me. What happens if the clock runs out? Oh, if the clock runs out, that's a default judgment. YouTube, you don't want to do that. They would never do that. That's why they ain't here now. Ain't that right? Y'all would never let no default judgment happen. Y'all too good for all that. Now, so that means they either got to file a response or a default judgment. But there's other options on the table. What are these other options? I don't know. Could just be one other thing. Could be multiple other things. All I know is I'm just chilling and waiting. My channel's dead. My views are in the toilet. My revenue is in the toilet. And I'm still doing part 3 of Tyler Perry. Some people have asked me about just moving to Patreon and shit like that. For what? I ain't trying to put my shit behind no paywall. I don't like doing goals, which that's one big ass blessing that has been removed from my life is I don't have the anxiety of like, oh fuck, man, oh we gotta raise this money. I don't have that anxiety. I don't want to put my shit behind no paywall. I just, if you want to donate, the channel needs help. It always needs help. We siphoning. If you want to see numbers, just email me. I'm more than. Matter of fact, I think the real email is back up. ShayLateNightCrew.net, I think is back up, but I wouldn't email it yet because there's a whole bunch of stuff with that. But you can email me whatever. I don't be caring. My whole thing is, I'd rather just have an open cup, open bowl policy. Like, I'd rather have the bowl sitting there instead of turning the phone around going, I got a couple questions for you. It's going to ask you a question. What's the question, bitch? We just have a general bowl sitting there. Some days there's a couple dollars in it. Some days it's not. I think that is a very more tactful way, like, because we can't, there's no hole to plug. What am I going to sit here and say? We need to raise like $800 a month every month to plug this hole, because that's what we would like be having to do, and that's insane. Because I say what our running average was like $1,500 for like a year and some change. Some up, some down. So like, even when I said the 19 something, that was an outlier. That wasn't like something I felt like was regular. So yeah, that'd be like, I don't have that in me. I'm not. That's why I do what I do. I don't like selling. I'd rather work in the back of a place. The part I hated the most about my job when I was a server anywhere was suggesting margaritas or suggesting appetizers. I don't like selling shit. I can talk about some shit. I can inform you about some shit, but like, you want to buy this? Please buy this. Come on in and buy. I hate it. I'll never forget one time I read one of them jobs in the newspaper where it was like, you can make like $1,600 a week, but they don't really tell you the job. And I went to it and found out it was like going door to door selling bullshit. I'm talking straight bullshit. Going into bars trying to sell shit to drunk motherfuckers in the middle of the day. Like, no joke. Not in my thing. So I always just been like just throw some shit in the jar and keep pushing. But this Tyler Perry, especially I think we might have to do 2 more parts of Tyler Perry. So I think part 3 might run kind of long, because there's a couple of things I'm gonna get real long-winded about that thoroughly upset me. So there's that. Well, God has put me in severe isolation. Like, I don't know I've never lived anywhere for 5 years and not know anybody. I don't know anybody. I've been stuck here I know, like, I literally know one family in Oklahoma City. Like, my wife, she knows some people, like, through church, and and then when she has to go to the office and shit like that. But me, my church is in Dallas. I don't work at an office ever, or at the office ever. Like, it's me and at the office is I'm in the studio. That's Dad in the office. He's in the studio. Yes, Berg. Yes. Back in the day, like, when you was like, bro, I was like 17, 18 or some shit, saw this shit. I might have even been 19, saw this shit. I went there for one day and was like, yeah, I won't be doing that shit. Yeah, but it's all good, GB. If I could just inspire one person to get their life back to God, I won. But like, I've been living here, I know, like, Because I can't branch out. It ain't like I can branch out. I can't be social. I don't have the money to like be social. So it's not like I could go to a bowling alley, start bowling, and maybe become cool with some people, or go to a sports bar. Like, these things take money. I don't, you know, I don't. And then like going to the gym, I like the hours are weird where I could go and shit like that. So I live, and so then like even like with the card shit, I try to start being like the card shit. I had been quiet for weeks. I try to be social and shit. Then it was like I started feeling marked out because I was the only nigga, and then I got marked out. I started feeling marked out, and then got marked out. So like now I gotta chill on that shit because I can't put no more shit on my plate. So now I just quietly collect basketball and sports cards and shit at home, and study wrestling and study everything else while dealing with 3 lawsuits. Shit crazy. Austin, what's happening? It's more of a status update, Boston. It's a litany of things, but nothing major. Just gotta hold the line. I know when I look back on all this, I'll be glad that I did it. So the agony of whatever right now is part of it, bro. This level of pain, let's just refer to it as pain. It doesn't have to be pain, but just this level of pain, like the level of good I'll feel after all of this, it couldn't even exist without this level of pain. It sucks. I don't like it. Like, I miss LNC rides. That's a real joy of mine. That's a real joyous side mission for me, is doing LNC rides. I can't do it. But I think I guess I'll show up a little earlier for Tyler Perry tonight. I'll probably just show up 9 something when Yoda go to bed. Oh yeah, we on the way. What do I want to see from my team tonight in the draft? I really don't give a shit. I don't even know what's going on. And is shit like that. There's lots of people that go, wait, Shay doesn't know like much. I don't. I'm struggling trying to understand the first round of the NBA draft by June because of how important it is to the Warriors. I had to actively root against my team because I didn't want them to come here. And it worked. So thank God for that. I'd rather have taken the lottery pick than them niggas come here and I had to go broke to go to one game that we was probably going to get our ass whooped in. So I thank God for letting the Warriors take that loss. Hey, Stinky. Keep my faith in him. Keep my faith in this diet. Those are the 2 things we working. Everything else, man, it's gonna work out, bro. I promise. Like, do y'all know how much of a blessing it is that I don't have to sit here and raise money, that we got IFP status? I am a pro se litigant, got IFP status by myself. Historic. I don't think anybody in my family has ever done nothing anywhere near this in the history of my family. What's up, Stinky? What you want, baby? You hungry? I just want to make enough money to say I got enough money to go to wrestling, and I'm still not going. I want to have enough money so I could everybody know I could get front row seats to the fucking WrestleMania, and I'm not going. Ain't y'all getting Mendoza? I think that's the only thing I know about the NFL draft is Mendoza. I'm waiting for the draft lottery. I need them to cheat for us like they cheated for Dallas last year. Let us get that first pick and then trade down. Shit, gotta get that money. Them corporations don't care. We gotta get that money, KS. And we need to do a wrestling stream because like, there's a video I want to go over where this motherfucker was saying exactly how I felt, and then was talking about like the NFL, while they have games in London and shit like that, they would never have the fucking Super Bowl in London, bro. Like for WWE to do all these shows about the troops and that they've done and shit for the military over all these years, and to fuck around and go to Saudi Arabia for WrestleMania because TKO told y'all to is crazy. Hey, Boston, GB said was front row $7,000. $7,000 wouldn't even have got you second row. Dolphins pick 11 and 30. What you looking for tonight, Tommy? It says 7,000 ain't even getting you in the second row. There was a time that 7,000 was not only front row, but it was like an elaborate package that included your hotel. I can't. This is gonna sound fat, but it's literally the opposite of fat. I can't wait to have my burger this week, bro. I can't decide if I'm gonna have my burger tomorrow or Saturday. Y'all need so much. I can't wait. It's the opposite of fat though, because it means I ain't had burgers all week. You know what I eat most of the day, every day? Baked potato, grilled chicken, some type of salad, shit. So right now I've been eating like, I got these cold lettuce boats. So I've been just like fixing some meat and some shit, putting in the lettuce boat and eating it. I just don't like. Y'all gonna find out that Saudi Arabia shit is some money laundering shit on the level that y'all not gonna believe. Cause y'all gotta explain why the fuck would Saudi Arabia buy so much advertising space here in America for Riyadh season next year? Nobody from America is looking at that ad and going, maybe we should go. That is money laundering. You can pay a lot of people and companies get paid off through senseless ads. That's like one of the most longest running money funneling, money laundering schemes out. Buy ad space. Sweet baked potato? Nah, just a regular baked potato. Sometimes I'll use a little butter and just a little Redmond's real salt and pepper. Book, yep, Tammy's right. Book deals is another one. They sitting here talking about Stone Cold might be wrestling. Like Saudi Arabia they get to play WWE like it's a video game without the limitations. Like Stone Cold would never consider wrestling for us. Like that's why I'm like all these niggas that claim they these all American motherfuckers, but willing to risk their life going to wrestle in fucking Saudi Arabia. Like the last time, remember that Shawn Michaels and Triple H and Undertaker match that was embarrassing over there? I bet that shit was fire too, Boston. I bet that bitch was fire too. Last night, cause I can't even eat rice right now. I've basically cut carbs off. That's the main reason why I only eat a burger once a week. So I ain't been eating no bread, tortillas, rice. Oh, I miss rice. No rice. No rice, no ribs, no champagne. Yes, that's what it was, Boston. And it's only gonna get more and better. Like Triple H might wrestle at Mania next year. You telling me it's far-fetched? If they telling me that Stone Cold might get in the ring, you telling me it's far-fetched that Triple H should get in the ring in Saudi? Exactly, Kendra. It's hard but effective. Exactly. No sandwiches of any kind. I literally just fire up a baked potato and just decide what type of meat I'll throw on top of it, or how I'll season the meat when I prepare it, or whatever. That's basically it. Grilled chicken, ground chicken. These Tyson grilled chicken bites I get from Sam Club, those are cool. Then I'll even get the thighs. So I don't even really eat a lot. I ate steak yesterday, but it was Chrissy made steak fajitas, steak and rice and fajitas type situation. But I just made a potato. No, actually, she made potatoes yesterday. She made them and them shits was fire. Just we take the little small Yukon potatoes, boil them bitches. And then after you boil them, you put them in the pan, you just smash them down and just season them a little bit. Some olive oil in the oven. Them bitches be on point. That, and so dessert, I eat a lot of Special K cereal. Special K cereal, switching between skim milk and 1%. That's the thing that scares me. KS is one of them getting hurt out there for real. I'm telling you about Boston. See what time it is. That's why I'm everybody's hype about, wrestling's about to start making sense again. Bro, if it was making sense again, we would be starting storylines that were building to WrestleMania. But WrestleMania is going to, first of all, we all know that every out of season pay-per-view, pretty much nobody in the States counts. So it's going to be weird. So, the first time, we got forced to count this Royal Rumble, but generally, The pay-per-views that happen overseas, over here in the States, we don't count that shit. And it's windy as fuck, but it feels good. Turkey and chicken. Yep, I be eating turkey too. But I've been mostly chicken. I say like 95% chicken, 5% beef. No, I'll say like 90% chicken, 5%. Nah, I'll say 95 chicken, 5% beef, and just Christy made some turkey burgers and stuff. But like even when it comes to ground turkey, I'd rather go ground chicken because this ground chicken is just a little more healthy, and I don't see the big difference. Especially like when you using it to make tacos and shit like that. I don't see the big difference. Oh yeah, it's gonna be Punk versus Rhodes at Mania for sure. Now that's a good question. Are they gonna be trying to use are they gonna try to really interject one of them Saudi belts to make it matter for Mania? That's gonna be weird. I was gonna do NXT Tuesday, but I got busy and couldn't get home in time. But we're gonna continue to fight. Shout out to everybody who still fuck with the brand. We're gonna continue to fight. The fight's almost over. We'll go from there. The fight is almost over. What's the temperature there, Kendra? We got it's like 75. It feels great. June the 5th. And you can look up in the nice circuit, you can look up Hall V YouTube LLC, and you can see all the up-to-date information. I think we probably around there too. Like I don't feel hot at all. It's just like I feel perfect. One thing about being in isolation, God gave me some great isolation tools though. I got an amazing bathtub, and this covered porch is everything. Yeah, I wasn't feeling that either. Cause I did watch it. Hey, Joe Hendry, and I was like, Joe Hendry getting ready to get rolled off TV from NXT. Nigga, Joe Hendry getting knocked out like motherfucking UFC 2 on Xbox was hilarious. Puff pastry, add shredded cheese, butter, bottom of the pan, and top of pastry, follow pastry directions, better than grilled cheese. Yeah, I bet it is. I can't have none though. You know what I'm thinking about going to get? I gotta see what my funds look like. If my funds look right, I might give up my burger this week to go get some of that fish. The place is super cheap, but it's the gas. It's super far. We might have fish Friday. Same to you, status quo, man. I'm getting the fuck out of here, bro. What time should I come back? I guess it's up to y'all. What time do y'all want me to finish this Tyler Perry bullshit? I believe in Joe Hendry. So wait until after, so like 10 o'clock, like after the draft. So like normal time. I don't need to pull up a little earlier. It works. side to side and say, yeah! I believe in Joe Hendry. Well, I guess this boss the only one that made a request. We rolling with it. I'll be back around 10 my time. 10 Central, 11 on the East Coast, 9 in the mountains, 8 for my folks out west. And that'll also be midnight for the folks on Atlantic time. But for now, say peace to your boy. We can do this, y'all. Hold the line. Kendra, KS Dub. I've been binging Mike Tyson. It's a great thing to binge sometimes. Boston, GB, Scott Johnson, April. I think we got to talk about Tootie tonight. I think we got to have a short Tootie segment again. The short Tootie segment yesterday was fun because I may not have everything that I need, but I got everything that I want. But for some reason, I don't ever want any of the shit that I need because I'm a fucking idiot. Miss George, Deanna, Tammy, Tommy, Donis. I believe in Joe Hendry. This nigga's a fucking idiot, bro. This nigga said I may not have everything I need, but I got everything I want. Nigga, you are a fucking dunce. I guess I'll see y'all tonight, bro.